Here is a mystery box of retro Ninja Turtle toys which I purchased off eBay. When I say mystery, it's not a mystery to me, I already know what's in here, but you guys don't, and I thought it would be fun to open it up on camera and show you exactly what I got inside. Okay, so first off we have this very strange Ninja Turtles toy which I believe was called a double plunger cannon, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'll put a picture up on the screen to tell you what it actually is when I find out later, but I believe that is what it was called, something along those lines. And there are a lot of pieces missing off this. This isn't complete in the slightest, but I knew that when I bought it. This isn't the reason I bought this box. I believe the chair somehow goes on at the back here, and your Ninja Turtle gets strapped in, and then somehow he activates the cannons at the front. I'm not 100% sure what this was all about, but yeah, like I said, I'll look it up and I'll put some information on the screen later. And next we have this Donatello toy, and it looks to be some kind of topper for something, maybe a tube of sweets, like a tube of Smarties, that this would have gone into the top of the plastic. You know, like sometimes you can get those Smartie walking sticks. They also do it where they put like a novelty toy on top. I believe that is what this is. I may be completely wrong. If you know what this is off, let me know in the comments section, but I believe that is what it will be off. And next we have this Raphael suction toy, and like I said, I didn't buy this box for these toys. I bought it for the toys that you're going to see in a moment. But I do kind of like this. I think it's kind of quirky and unique, and I think I will be keeping this and putting it up on my window maybe. So yeah, that's kind of cool, I think. I think that is quite a cool little accessory to put into the collection. Next we have a skateboard with some kind of rocket pack on the back, and if I'm not mistaken, this isn't from the 1980s cartoon. I think this is from the 2003 cartoon. I do recognise it. I think I've had one of these in the past. Yeah, still cool to have, but it's not part of the retro line. Now the toys that I left in this box are the reason why I bought this box. Some of the toys that are in here I had as a child and some that I didn't, so it's quite exciting to have these toys for the very first time. Toys that I would have seen in the shops but never got. First of all, we have the Krang chair. Now I don't have the Krang to go with it, and I believe there is some kind of dome as well to go over the top of it. But it is cool to actually have it, because I remember seeing this in the shops with Krang in it, and you know, I never got it. But who knows, one day I might actually pick up a retro Krang and I might actually be able to sit him in this chair, so that is probably a line that I will be keeping. And next we have the Cheapskate skateboard, and this is a line I remember seeing in the shops. It was something I always wanted, and it was one of the lines I never got. Even though I did have a lot of Ninja Turtle toys, this was one that I never got. Now, if I'm correct, you pull this little lever here and boom, little foot comes up to kick the bad guys. To the best of my knowledge, this looks more or less complete. I don't think there's much missing off it, if anything. So yeah, I'm really happy to have that in my collection. And this I'm really excited about. This is called the Suicycle. I believe it was released in 1989, I think after the initial release of the initial figures. This is another line that I saw in the shops that I never got. I always wanted it, and it was just one of them toys that were always out of my grasp. I never actually got this, and it's just really cool to have it in my possession now. I don't think it's complete. I think there's pieces missing off it, but not enough pieces to actually bother me. I think this will look quite cool as a display piece with a Ninja Turtle sat on top of it. Speaking of which, the next three items in my box are Ninja Turtles. First of all, we have Raphael, and he comes complete with his belt, which is a hard thing to find these days. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his weapons, but I'm already on the hunt for some weapons on eBay to put into his belt. I'm trying to look for the right kind of bargain, because obviously I don't want to spend a fortune just on a pair of size. But when this guy's actually complete, he'll be sweet. He's sweet right now, actually, even without the weapons. And he's in quite good condition, considering he's second hand and from 1988. He hardly looks played with, to be honest. Yep, so I'm really happy to have him, and there you go, he can actually sit on the bike. Next we have Donatello, and he is complete. He's got the belt and he's got his staff, and once again, just like the Raphael figure, he looks like he's in really good condition. Now when I say complete, they don't come with the little ninja stars and all the other little weapons, but I'm not really bothered about that. Even as a kid, all those other little weapons got thrown away. I was only bothered about having the staff, the main weapons. So that's really cool to have this in my collection, especially with his bow staff and his belt. I'm really pleased about that. And last but certainly not least, we have Michelangelo, and once again, he is in very good condition considering he's from 1988. It almost looks like it's one of the reproduction lines. No, he's not. He is from 1988. I can see the date on the shell here. And like I said, he's in very, very good condition, and he has even got both of his nunchucks on the back of his shell. So far I have 2 Ninja Turtles complete with the weapons, which I'm over the moon about. And there he is on the sewer cycle. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking you've got Donatello, Raphael and Michelangelo, but you've not got Leonardo. Well, I actually have Leonardo already in my collection. This is the actual figure I had as a child. Unfortunately, I've lost the swords, but he's still intact with the belt. So now I have all original Ninja Turtles in my collection once again. Like I said, I'm trying to pick up the size and I'm trying to pick up the swords off eBay. Cheap if possible, I don't want to spend a fortune. I may have to rebuy the figure because that's the only way these days you can actually find them with the weapons. If you're trying to buy the weapons separately, you know, people know that people are looking for them and they charge a fortune. So I'm on the lookout for those. Hopefully I'll get them pretty soon.
Hello, Dave from the future here.
Since I recorded that video, I've actually found a seller on eBay who sells the retro weapons for the 1988 figures. Now, they're reproductions. He's got a 3D printer and he prints them himself. So they're not the original ones, but this doesn't bother me. I'm quite happy that I can get them quite easily and they look like the original ones. You may not feel the same way, but if you do, I will leave a link in the description, what will send you to his eBay page. I think he sells 2 weapons for £5, so you can get 2 swords, 2 sais, 2 nunchucks, 2 bow staffs, £5, and you're sorted. Free postage as well. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, they look pretty sweet, stood next together, holding the original weapons. Of course, in time, I want to be getting more of these retro lines. I want to be getting some of the lines I had as a child, and I want to be getting the lines that I didn't have. So yeah, overall, I paid £30. The guy on eBay who sold me this did me a very good deal. Very nice guy, really generous of him. I paid £30, and considering I got 3 turtles, 2 with the weapons, I consider that a bargain, and I got all this cool stuff as well to display. I'm not sure I'm going to be keeping this. It's kind of quirky to have, but it's not complete, so it's not something that I think I'll be putting on my shelf. Even though the crank seat isn't complete, I may one day get a crank, so I will be keeping hold of that. Obviously I'll be keeping the turtles. The sewer bike, like I said, isn't exactly complete either. I think there's a few pieces missing here and there. I believe they had dustbin lids that they could hold on to. I'm not too bothered about that. I think this is a cool display piece and I will be keeping that. Like I said, this, I'm going to keep hold of that because it's a product of its time. It's something that we won't see again. And yeah, it's just a quirky, nice little toy to keep hold of. And the Raphael suction cup. And the Raphael suction toy, which is something I didn't think I'd be that excited about, but I do actually like this. I think it's quite cool, and I'll be sticking it on my window up there, like I said. And then we have the Cheapskate skateboard, and I really do like this. I think it is a really good addition to the collection. Like I said, there may be pieces missing off it, but not enough to worry me. I think this will look quite cool on the shelf with a Ninja Turtle stud on top of it. Very cool. Very happy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video and enjoyed the unboxing. If you appreciate this stuff as much as me, I'm sure you did. If you liked today's video, please consider leaving me a like and a comment. It will go a long way for the channel. And think about subscribing if you don't want to miss another video. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you very soon.